Hello and welcome to Lovely English Stories. Thank you for stopping by. This story is for upper intermediate English learners. Ready? Well, let's get started. B2 English Story. From Oz to the UK. Tom and Emily had lived in Melbourne, Australia for many years, enjoying the sunny weather, bustling city life, and friendly neighbours. They had grown accustomed to the vibrant culture and modern conveniences that the city offered. However, when Tom received a distressing phone call from England informing him that his mother was seriously ill, they knew it was time to return home. Family had always been at the heart of their lives, and they made the difficult decision to leave behind the life they had built in Australia. The transition from Melbourne to the Midlands was both exciting and challenging. In Melbourne, they had enjoyed wide, sunlit streets, open parks, and long days by the beach. The Australian lifestyle, with its relaxed pace and outdoor focus, had been a source of joy and inspiration. In stark contrast, the Midlands presented a quieter, more traditional way of life. The region was dotted with cosy villages, historic market towns, and winding country roads, which reminded them of the England they had once known. Upon their arrival, Tom and Emily were greeted by a cooler, often damp climate that was a far cry from Melbourne's warm summers. Tom's mother lived in a modest, cosy cottage, surrounded by green fields and gentle hills. Although the air was crisp and sometimes chilly, it carried a comforting familiarity. Neighbours welcomed them with warmth and genuine concern, offering help and sharing local stories. This sense of community was something they had missed during their years in the busy city down under. Adjusting to the new environment took time. Tom found that driving on narrow, winding rural roads was a challenge compared to the wide, straight streets of Melbourne. Emily, while initially missing the bright Australian sun, soon came to appreciate the serene beauty of the English countryside. They began exploring local markets, traditional pubs, and historic landmarks that told the story of the region's rich heritage. Every day, they discovered something new about the customs and traditions that defined life in the Midlands. Despite the differences in lifestyle, Tom and Emily gradually found comfort in their new routine. Caring for Tom's mother became a shared mission that brought them even closer as a family. Evenings were spent in the warmth of the living room, where the gentle glow of the fire and the soft hum of conversation made the house feel truly like home. They learned to blend their Australian ease with the enduring English customs, creating a unique rhythm that suited their needs. In time, the couple realised that their return was more than just a relocation, it was a new beginning. Though they had left behind the energy of Melbourne, they had gained a deeper connection with family and community. This journey taught them that home is not merely a place, but a feeling. A place where love, support, and tradition come together to form the foundation of life. Now, let's go through some of the vocabulary from this story. Let's start with accustomed. This is used to describe something through repeated exposure. For example, they became accustomed to the quiet. To become accustomed to something is to get used to something. So they got used to the quiet. They became accustomed to the quiet. Familiarity is a little bit of a tongue twister word, especially if you try and say it quickly. Familiarity, familiarity. This is the state of knowing something well or having a close acquaintance with it. Returning to England restored a sense of familiarity, something that is familiar. Transition. Transition is the process of changing from one state or condition to another. Their transition from Melbourne to the English countryside was both exciting and challenging. Neighbours. Neighbours are people who live near your home. Friendly neighbours welcome them, offering help and local advice upon their arrival. Vibrant. If something is vibrant, it is full of energy and life. Melbourne's vibrant city life was a sharp contrast to the calm of the rural Midlands village. Tradition. A tradition is a long established custom or belief that is passed through generations. They embraced local traditions. Custom. A custom is a usual practice or habit that is specific to a group of people. It was a custom in the village to celebrate seasonal festivals and festivities with the whole community. Heritage. Heritage means the traditions, achievements, and cultural values passed down from the past. They took pride in their heritage. Community. Community is a group of people living in the same area or having shared interests. The strong community spirit in the village made them feel right at home. To adjust. To adjust is to change or adapt to new conditions. They had to adjust quickly to the cooler climate, another tongue twister, a cooler climate, and a slower pace of life. To explore. We talk about exploring a lot in our stories, and this means to travel around a place in order to learn about it. On weekends, they set out to explore the countryside and visit the nearby market towns. Reality. Reality is the state of things as they actually exist. They soon faced the reality that life in the Midlands was very different to Oz. Now, Oz is what we call Australia. It's the short word, sort of the nickname for Australia, Oz. Difference. Difference is a point or way in which things are not the same. They notice the difference in weather and lifestyle between Melbourne and the English village. Experience. Experience is the process of doing and seeing things, often involving personal growth. Their experience in a foreign land had prepared them for new challenges at home. Comfort. Comfort is a state of physical ease and emotional well-being. The cosy cottage provided the comfort they longed for. Support. Support means assistance or encouragement given to someone. They received much needed support from family and neighbours during the move. To return. To return is to go back to a place or maybe go somewhere that they have been before. They decided to return to the UK. To relocate. And to relocate means to move to a different place or to live and work in a different place. The couple planned to relocate from Australia, Oz, to the Midlands. Journey. Journey is the act of travelling from one place to another. Their journey from Melbourne to England was filled with mixed emotions. Enduring. Enduring means it lasts over a long period of time. It is persistent. It keeps going. It persists. They admired the enduring charm of the historic village and its traditions. Gradually. Gradually means in a slow, step-by-step manner. They gradually settled into their new life, adapting to local customs over time. Chilly. Chilly means somewhat cold in a way that is uncomfortable. The mornings in the Midlands were often chilly, a stark change from Melbourne's warm climate. Foundation. Foundation means the base or groundwork on which something is built. The strong foundation of the local community gave them a sense of security. Landmarks. Now, these are important or historical sites or buildings. They spent weekends visiting local landmarks to learn more about the area's history. Suited. Suited means appropriate or fitting for a particular purpose or person. They found that the slower pace of village life suited their need for peace and quiet. Blend. To blend means to mix or combine things smoothly together. They tried to blend their Australian lifestyle with British customs. To glow or a glow means a steady, warm light or a pleasant feeling that comes from within. In the evenings, the soft glow of the street lamps made the village feel inviting. Hum. A hum is a low, continuous sound, hum, that is often made by a machine or a crowd. There was a hum of conversation in the local pub. Serene. Serene means calm, peaceful, untroubled. They appreciated the serene beauty of the countryside. Modest. Modest means unassuming in the estimation of one's abilities or achievements. It means simple and moderate. They moved into a modest cottage that was perfect for their needs. Challenging. If something is challenging, then it tests your abilities and it can be difficult to manage or overcome. Adapting to the new environment proved challenging at first, but their determination never wavered. We hope you enjoyed this lovely English story and the vocabulary explanations. Thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you soon.